Currently, North America accounts for 20% of all global wildlife market trade. These animals are typically stressed and hence immune compromised. This trade and our continued push into remote wild spaces to extract resources, which encroaches on wild animals' homes, begins the cycle of concentrating wild animals into urban environments, which increases human-animal encounters. This, along with intensive factory farming of animals for humans' food, is leading to the evolution of new viruses and overall depletion in Earth health. We are creating perfect conditions for the development of more infectious diseases. The solution is not to continue on our current path and eradicate wildlife that makes their home in or near our urban centers. This will only exacerbate the already existing unprecedented extinction event on our planet. I encourage the start of Canadians working toward becoming global leaders to curb wildlife trade and habitat loss. This is not just important for Mother Nature, it is important for us. Canada is wild. Let's be the example. We are all connected by nature, especially right now. I want to share a very unique story of this connection. The point of my story is the lessons I learned through the process of this connection. The first lesson was, wildlife is wild, and I needed to respect that. The second lesson I learned was that education and following that knowledge is imperative to the health of oneself, life, and the planet. Thirdly, that connection and respect of life provides meaning to our own existence. I had the honor of raising an orphaned raccoon who I named Squirt about 15 years ago. She got her name from a bathroom accident she had on my sister. I think you can imagine. I had a lot to learn. She was completely dependent on me as I was her surrogate mother. I quickly learned that I needed to care for her like a mother raccoon would to ensure her survival. In a similar fashion, right now we are dependent on each other and are required to learn and to do the right thing to ensure the survival of others around us. I had support in what was asked of me and help from a vet to get it right. Thankfully, I did, and she grew up into a beautiful adult raccoon. This connection was mutually beneficial. We had a lot of fun together, and I learned a lot about this wild world through the experience. However, she was a wild animal and displayed that on a few occasions. My mom can attest to that. In addition, the vet made me aware that raccoon droppings carry roundworm eggs, which if inhaled or swallowed, can lead to brain or heart damage, even death in extreme cases. So, I had to always remember she was not a pet and to have the utmost of care. I feel gratitude for our time together, but I knew that Squirt must return into the wild. As the time neared, it made me sad to think of letting her go, but I knew that it was the right thing to do. I had many people ask me, why not keep her? I chose to respect nature and its boundaries. Her being a pet would have been for my own selfish needs, and not for the genetics of which she was created. Squirt went back into the wild, and I was blessed with the gift of eventually seeing her with her own family years later. It brought as much joy as our connection. Her story ended in success. This pandemic has brought to the forefront that we are connected to Mother Nature in many intricate ways. Ways we do not even perhaps understand. Now, more than ever, we need to value that connection, learn from that connection, and honor our role in that connection.